You've got to watch this. You won't believe your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna cut this piece of string like so. Cut it like right there, okay? I'm gonna put it in my hand, bring one end over here, one end over here. Tug on both ends, of course, and blow on it. Voila. I'm Malcolm Jamal Warner, and this is...
Show off! Cool stunts, tricks, and gags to amaze your friends.
As I was saying, this is Show Off. Show Off is about how to be the life of the party. You are about to see some of the funniest, most startling, outrageous, and cool tricks you've ever seen. Be sure you learn these incredible feats before you attend your next party. And remember these 3 rules. Number 1, be cool. Number 2, have fun. Because if you're not having fun, how can you expect your friends to have a good time? And number 3, have courage. Where would Washington be if he hadn't had the courage to show off and throw that silver dollar across the river? Where would I be if I did not have my incredible string trick? You need to set this part up before your friends come in. First, you take a piece of string, the kind that's made up of a lot of strands. Now take the middle of the string and pull the parts out, and then you twist them, like this, to make them look like ends. Okay? Now you take the actual ends and put them together so they look like they're attached. You kind of twist it like this. Now you're ready to amaze your friends. You take scissors and you cut horizontally like so. Now it looks like you have 2 strings. Put this in the palm of your hand. Take one end here and one end here like so. Then tug at the ends. Like this. Tug on this end. Blow on it. And say some magical words like abracadabra or something. And the big finish. Ta-da!
1, 2, 3. I grabbed the key to my daddy's ride and took my girl down by the riverside. I'm going up, upside down. I'm going up, upside down, 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 upside down.
Lip syncing is fun, but everybody does it these days. Use an upside-down face to give a new twist to your favorite hits. Here's how. First, in the mirror, use makeup to paint a pair of nostrils on your chin. Next, take a handkerchief or a bandana and just cover up the rest of your face like this. Then sit on a couch or a chair upside down. In this position, your chin is the performer's nose. Now, the secret to making your upside-down face look like it's really singing is to cover your lower teeth with your lower lip and expose your upper teeth with your upper lip. Then cut loose. This will take some practice, but you'll soon be showing off the hits to your friends, like this.
1, 2, 3. I grabbed the key to my daddy's ride and took my girl down by the riverside. I'm going up.
You know, a lot of times it's too much trouble to carry around your drum set with you, but you can be your own beatbox. I mean, I have my own theme music when I walk, right? When I walk down the street, I'm looking good. Now, here's how you can make your own beatbox sound. First, practice doing a B sound, explosively as you can. Here it is. Try that. Now make a hard K sound in the back of your mouth. Now, put the 2 together and you get this. Now, you can add a little cymbal by drawing in air very sharply, like this. See, I think it's party time.
Show Off Sports presents All-Star Thumb Wrestling.
And in this corner, the challenger, the Midget Digit, known for his dirty tricks and cheap tactics. And the champion, in this corner, the Newark Knuckle, the most fit wrestler in his weight class. May the better participant emerge victorious. And the Newark Knuckle is coming on strong, but the Midget Digit is not to be outdone. Whoa, that was a close call. It looked like the Knuckle had him down that time, but the Midget Digit has pulled himself away again. Oh my, I think the Knuckle's got the Digit on the ropes. You've got to hand it to the Knuckle. He really knows how to press his opponent. Hold it, what's going on? The Midget Digit is up to his old tricks. Oh, the Knuckle is mad now, but he doesn't know what to do. I'm surprised the referee has not broken up this fight. Wait a minute, did you see that? The Midget Digit has pulled an incredibly sneaky trick. Who knew this match would turn into a tag team fight? Now let's see that quickly in slow motion. Well, fans, it was a simple maneuver, as you can see. First, he hides his thumb on the side of his opponent's hand, and then surprises his opponent by pulling his index finger over into the match to pin. A very clever feat. Thumbs up to the new champion, the Midget Digit. Now here's a quick one you can do while waiting for your hamburger to be served, and all you need is a straw. First, you crinkle down the paper. So take from the top, and you crinkle up from the bottom until you get a nice, tight coil. Next, you let a drop of water or some other kind of beverage drop on the wrapper, and voila, straw worm. Okay, show-off fans, watch out now for the incredible imaginary stairway. It's a great way to make yourself vanish into thin air.
I'm going to show you how to do this. Let's imagine that we are on this side of the stairs, or in this case, it's not a stairs, is it? It's a hedge. And over there is somebody else, and they don't know what's going to happen. And what we're going to do is walk down the hedge like this. We take a step behind, we bend the knee, the body stays straight. We take another step, we go down a little further. We take another step, we go down a little further, until finally, we're down here. Now, if you get down here and you still have a ways to go, you can fake the rest of it with your upper body and your head like this until you disappear. And you can do this anywhere you want to. You can do it behind a counter, behind a sofa, behind a couch, behind a speeding motorboat. Just remember, make sure someone is watching you and have a good time.
Papa oo mau mau, papa oo mau mau. Yogananda Pashahare, parlez-vous. Oh, excuse me. I was just levitating. Oh, I mean meditating. Now, I'm really going to levitate. You know, slip the surly bonds of earth, float above the firmament, defy gravity, stand on air. Well, let's get to it. Rug, be gone. Ha! Now concentrate. I need your help. If you don't believe this trick will work, it won't. Carefully, watch the heels of my shoes. Here is how it's done. First, you line up your heels with your audience. Be sure to distract your audience by waving your arms about and puffing air. You then slowly pick yourself up on the toe of your left foot, keeping your right foot parallel with the floor. If you practice enough, everyone will be impressed with your spiritual abilities. Of course, then, they'll ask you to make a root beer float, or maybe give them a lift home. But who knows, maybe someday you'll even be able to fly, just like me.
Well, that's a good way to make an exit if you're a magician. Show-offs know most things are harder to get out of than into. Let's see how a show-off leaves.
Now the secret to this one is putting your right foot in front of you as you exit so that you kick the door. Then pretend that you've just walked into it head first. Now first, practice this slowly and carefully to get your timing right. And then add in a real loud "oh!" so that you fool everyone. Now it's very important to recover quickly and then make a fast exit. It always leaves them guessing. And make sure you're wearing your shoes on this one.
You know, anybody can look cool. It's all in the way you carry yourself. What's important is being able to keep your cool no matter what happens.
I guess I'll go this way.
Hey, little boy, hey!
Get back! Get back! Get back!
Now, how does he do that?
The secret to this one now is to pretend that you have a dog pulling on your pant leg. Now you position yourself behind a door, and then you begin to practice the dog pulling your leg like this. Now lean with your upper body away from where the dog is so that you give the illusion of resistance, like this. Now, you can add in a few growl sounds and dog sounds and some protests of your own. That way, it makes the illusion all the more convincing, like this.
Get down! Get back!
Hey, get out of the way! Come on! You know, wherever I go, I always take my bicycle horn with me. And you can too. First of all, you have to squeeze your hand in the air like this. Now, make a high-pitched nasal sound. Try it. That's the first part of the sound. Now for the second part, you draw in air very quickly. You inhale like this. Now, let's say during class changes, the hall is really crowded. A lot of people walking in front of you. Just give them a little and they scatter.
And now, in the center ring, Alfonso the Finger. Born of a long line of finger contortionists, Alfonso was about to perform the amazing finger tango. Now, let's see that amazing feat quickly in slow motion. See how Alfonso the Finger switches his two index fingers to make this fabulous feat work.
There's an awful lot to unpack with that video. I don't know what a finger contortionist is. I just watched that, just like you did. I don't know what a finger contortionist is, and I don't want you to tell me. Good evening. Hello. It's Thursday. It's 10 o'clock. That means this is Night Champion Vintage. My name is Casey. We're going to hang out. We're going to play some retro video games. That's what we do each and every week. Thursdays, 10 Central. You see it there in front of you, just like the Gmail, just like the blue sky. That dude wasn't actually walking down steps. Like, did you get that? Like, he was... that. Witchcraft. All right. So, what do we got going on here? Week 13? That's cool. 13 consecutive weeks. I'll take it. That's a half a season right there. This thing continues to happen where I notice, like, even earlier today, the numbers are still what they are. But I notice people are still watching last week's show today, so that makes me very happy. But, you know, honestly, it makes me really happy just hanging out and playing some retro video games, just like we do every Thursday at 10 Central. Okay, tonight, this was actually the first time on Blue Sky earlier today, I put out what the game was. This evening, and let me go ahead and get this set here, we are playing one of the more collectible, I guess, in terms of like original carts, and again, we did last week make the jump to emulation. I think I took OG carts off of everything, but just in case I didn't, I hope you have not shown up here this evening thinking that I actually own a copy of Panic Restaurant. I do not. This is one of the benefits of emulation. We, by the way, are playing Panic Restaurant this evening. Wanpaku Kokun no Gourmet World came out in 1992 for the NES. If you feel like that seems like that's a little late in the life cycle there, well, you're absolutely right. I want to go ahead and restart this. So, alright, you got 6 levels here. It's a platform game. We are playing a chef named Cookie. Cookie has to go through his own restaurant, which has been cursed by a rival chef named O'Dove. You have to battle evil food monsters with kitchen utensil weapons in 6 levels before taking on O'Dove in a final battle. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Panic Restaurant. And this is a nice little follow-up to last week. We'll do the appetizer. You know, we did burger time. I don't know if next week will be food themed. I wasn't sure this week would be food themed. So here we go. And again, every week I'm tweaking things. I'm not tweaking. I'm tweaking the setup, the rig here a little bit. So if we get any weird audio or anything, I apologize. I feel like my levels look good, everything sounds okay. If you're in the chat, something sounds odd, feel free to say, hey, dude, you sound odd. So yeah, we're going through here. We are Cookie the Chef. We are bashing up cursed food items. Right now we have a frying pan skillet situation. Hopefully, it appears to be cast iron. Hopefully it was properly seasoned ahead of time. And when this is over, we're not going to be using soap on it. I'm sitting in Tennessee, can you tell? Alright. So this is more of a ladle situation. And I'm going to be really honest with you. When I decided to play this the other night, I ran through like the first level a time or two. A lot of fun, this game. But after, like, the second level, I have no idea what anything's going to look like. I know that's going to fill your health there. Yeah, you get touched twice, you're done. This is the... See? I don't like that. Huh. There you go. So, I mean, that's level 1. Nice, clear. Well, thank you, Panic Restaurant. Alright, so you collect coins. I did not do well on the coins, but at the end of every level, the coins you collect, then you can play a slot machine and you can win things. Alright, on to the soup course, stage 2. Cookie the Chef, in this version, was originally Kokun, and instead of using cooking utensils, cooking implements, his weapon was his own head. and I think we're fighting flan or perhaps a gelato of some type. Oh, I don't like the pizzas. They're unnecessarily hateful. You know, for pizza. See? Okay. Not today, Panic Restaurant. Not today. What? Why did we do that, I wonder? There you go. You just gotta keep swinging. You gotta keep swinging that skillet. And then I think the ladle will get him in one whack, but I'm not going over there messing with those pizzas right now. I don't need them that bad. Alright, what are you all about here, elevator? Yeah, see, now we just got one good whack with the ladle. Hit him with the ladle. The ladle. Now we're back to our cast iron. What's going on? What? No. Oh, see? Is that an apple? Yeah. I'm telling you. I've said for years, fruits will kill you. Fruits and vegetables? Nah. For the birds. Is there a way? Can I slap the slices away? Okay, well now I've got 4 hearts. So that's good. Alright. Cookie be climbing. That was really close. I mean, dodging is great, but I would like to be able to, like, defeat the apple. A little flicker here, but I think some of that's just going to be the ROM that I ripped myself from the copy of this that I have. Yeah, okay, so you can swat the apples. Okay. Huh. Okay, this is going to fill our life up, as candy is wont to do. I feel like, do they really just come back smaller? I mean, are they like gremlins? They get progressively smaller and meaner, or the gremlin part being they constantly change forms, is what I'm saying. Okay, hi. Oh. That was like the Panic Restaurant version of... Shut up. Of a, invincibility star. Oh, Panic Restaurant, you're my only friend. We're gonna be great friends, Panic Restaurant. Screw you, Panic Restaurant, you go to hell. I was just kidding, game. Alright, okay. I love Panic Restaurant. Just, I don't know why I had to go full face for that. I just did. Feeling dramatic, I guess. Hey, this is Night Champion Vintage, in case you are just joining us. My name is Casey, and tonight we're playing Panic Restaurant. Welcome inside. You see a Gmail address there, you see a blue sky in front of you, and you see Panic Restaurant, don't you? Yeah, you do. Let's rock. Stage 1, gonna do that appetizer. Alright, again, swinging that cast iron at possessed food. Mentioning earlier, the villain waiting for you at the end of the 6th level is named Odev. Odev is an evil, I believe a chef. The story behind Odev, who I'm not optimistic we will see this evening. Odev was originally, in the Japanese version of the game, was called hors d'oeuvre. This is true. And hors d'oeuvre, a French word translated into Japanese for the game, and then translated to English, from French to Japanese to English, hors d'oeuvre became Odev. There you go. Level 1 down. So there you go. Now you know about Odev. Stage cleared. Nice clear. Nice clear. Nice clear. Alright. Now, let's do some gambling. See what we can win. See how we do. I do have behind me, you can't really see it, there is a pachinko machine sitting back here behind me in the corner of the den, from whence I stream, because apparently we're doing whence now. My lovely wife got that for me a few years ago. Still has the Japanese, the tax stamp on it. Like the permit and all that stuff. Pretty cool. I'm barely paying attention to this part. How am I doing? Hey now. I know that's good. I don't know to what degree it's good, but I know it's good. Alright. Soup course. What? I don't like you, soup course. Alright, soup course. I don't like you, and you don't like me. So maybe the key to beating the pizzas, just like in life, sometimes you just gotta take a little step back. Yeah, see the ladle? Hit him with the ladle! A lot stronger, it feels like, and longer, so you can hit him further away. I will explain why I'm making that hit him with a ladle joke a lot in a moment. See, all this yammering, I keep losing my ladle. Come on. Hello, sleeping onion garlic man. And I totally forgot about those apples. We just did this. We just did it. Hey, my name is Casey. And whether you're watching this right now, or you're doing more of an on-demand kind of thing, which seems to be the going thing, thank you. Appreciate it. Labor of love over here at Night Champion Vintage. This entire thing came out of an idea about a year ago for a whole other thing that I wanted to work on and produce. In the process of doing that, this was born. Have I ever explained where Night Champion came from? It's a thing my wife and I, who did my logo there, my wife's a brilliant designer, hell of an artist, decent human being too. We are competitive. We play a lot of games, play a lot of board games, and there's always this thing where, you know, the last one of the night, we'd always make a joke about, okay, this is for the night championship. And usually it's like, okay, she's beat me at something 6 times. I want to play one more game, but this is the one that counts. This is for the night championship. And when I decided I wanted to put this together, I knew I was going to be doing it at night. And I wanted, I don't know, kind of a wordy title. And something that kind of, as I have talked about before, the idea, the aesthetic here is basically your favorite vintage store has closed for the evening and now we're streaming from the back office. Night Champion Vintage would be that store. So, I say all that to say welcome. And honestly, it's just a way to indulge. I love games of a certain age, we'll call them. And as I've said before, this is remarkably similar to my job, what I do for a living. So, 13 weeks ago we started doing this. I know, I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm completely wrecking things on the game. Also, I'm worried that might be a little too much there. Let's keep going with Panic Restaurant. It's like a restaurant where you panic. I genuinely have no idea if the audio is good right there. Like my voice versus the game. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Swinging that cast iron. It's a good piece of iron. Jump into my ladle. It's one of the lesser known earlier Metallica songs. Cliff Burton played on that one. You know, I have somewhere. See, I gotta quit talking and play, but then I feel like I'm being rude. I have a tape somewhere. I haven't thought about this in years. Of Cliff Burton's last show. 1986. Oslo? I think that's right. Copenhagen? Stockholm. Somewhere over there. But many years ago, a friend of mine, a coworker, who had been part of like a bootleg mailing list many years prior, had a copy of that and gave that to me once. I have it somewhere. I feel like it's Stockholm. 86. I don't know. Not a lot of coins on that run, but that's okay. Because what are we doing? We're just hanging out. Playing retro video games. Like we do every Thursday. Alright. I am going to be a little less chatty this time. I want to beat the soup course. I want to eat the soup course. I want to... Yeah. Ill-timed. Starting to feel like this one isn't going to be the one either. It's alright. It's okay. Ah! Come on, dude. No! But I want my ladle. My ladle! Is that a game over? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're continuing. Soup! Okay. Casey, shut up. It's time to beat the soup. Gotta beat the soup. Here we go. Okay. I feel like that came up early. Oh, we're going to keep going. We're absolutely going to keep going. I'm going to finish the soup. We're eating the soup. We just are. Come on. Felt like it was going too well. Can't have that. bane of my existence. See, I was trying to... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright. My name is Casey. This is Night Champion Vintage. Every Thursday at 10 Central, we get together and we play retro video games. And tonight, because apparently I am a masochist of some type, I've decided to start playing Panic Restaurant and doing it poorly. How about that? Alright. Feel free to mock me for stepping onto the gelato. Feel free to follow on Blue Sky, on, here on Twitch. There is a YouTube channel that basically just focuses as a storage locker for past episodes. I keep saying I'm just going to quit talking and just play, and I haven't yet, as reflected in my performance. Swinging that cast iron. Is Cookie the chef? Oh. We ain't going out like Rosalind Shays here on Night Champion Vintage. Excuse me. It's late. You're not going to get me at my best. It's like I keep forgetting they're there. Kind of because I keep forgetting they're there. Alright, this is not that difficult. This is not that difficult. It's not. We're gonna beat the soup. We are beating level 2 of the game from 1992 this evening. If we accomplish nothing else. And we may not. The way it's going. We may not. But okay. Okay. Also, if you're tuning in for the first time and you see a guy with like a gray beard playing old video games and you think to yourself, oh man, he must be like a seasoned pro and like an expert really good at games. No, that is in no way the gimmick. It's pretty much old games and that's it. Now I have been playing something in one way or another since the early 80s, but not well, you've been following along, you understand. had it. I didn't. I didn't have it. Well, hey there. Something just happened, and it made me jump. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I just got to follow, and I appreciate you for that. I am also woefully behind on setting up a lot of the bells and whistles and stuff. So, but yeah. Thank you very much. I'm shutting up and playing the level. Well, I am starting from right here, and thank you for being a part of it. Is that Lich Azazel? Sorry, I'm also trying to read my phone in a dimly lit corner. All right, thank you for being here. Hello, hello. This is Panic Restaurant, on the off chance you're just joining us. See, I started talking and it happened again. I can't just sit quietly. See, which I mean is great when you're, you know, let's do this. Which is great when you're like hosting a video game stream, but it sucks when you're trying to actually win the game. My name is Casey. This is Night Champion Vintage, such as it is every Thursday at 10 Central. We get together in this one corner of my den here and play some retro video games. That's what we do. This is week 13. They've looked like this for a couple weeks now, so still kind of getting everything dialed in. You see a Gmail, you see a Blue Sky. Please feel free to avail yourself of them. And what else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's go back over here and play some more Panic Restaurant. Okay, so 1992, this comes out for the OG NES. Which you think to yourself, that's really, really late for an NES game, and that was kind of the problem that they had when they released Panic Restaurant 2. This game came out for the NES just a couple months after the Super Nintendo came out. So, as you might imagine, that exact moment was probably the lowest demand for, see, I'm yapping, for NES games. So, that is why this game, if you can find a cartridge in really good condition, it's pretty collectible just because it was late in the life cycle. They didn't make as many. But it's a fun game. I mean, sit here playing it. It's a fun game. And again, pairs very nicely with Burger Time from last week. And again, all of our episodes. I don't know if I didn't remember if I posted last week's or not yet, but past episodes are available on YouTube. All those links are here throughout the channel. Nah. Not today, dude. Or today, right now. Either one works. Either one works. See? There you go. There you go. That's what's up. That's how we do it. Nice, clear. I mean, it's an okay clear. It was a clear. Stage cleared. Alright, let's see. Let's do one line. Aight. Here we go. I try really hard not to curse on the stream. I don't have such a restriction in my personal life. Sometimes it's really hard. And I feel like just screaming out an F-bomb would really, really help me beat this level. But, you know, my son might watch. Hey, buddy. So how, if I'm swinging it, then where's the thing with the stuff? The thing with the stuff. Pardon me. I feel like I'm hitting it, but I can't tell how or when or where I should be hitting it. Which explains all the dying. That's just embarrassing. That's all that is. I swear, sometimes that one is there and sometimes it is not. Because I know that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not going to make excuses. No matter how much we would like to. Which is a lot. Okay. Just making sure. You know, leave no doubt, right? There you go. All right. You're absolutely right. Oh, the cursing. Yes, it will happen. But I usually go for a couple hours. So I guess if I could make it, you know, it's a little later. I gotta tell you, this Twitch streaming stuff, it'll keep you humble. You know it. Okay. I do dig this music. The music is pretty cool for this. It's getting just about break time. And then we're going to come back and keep going. Usually, I do about the 1 hour mark. I'll take a break for a minute. I've got something picked out to play this evening while we're taking that break, but I cannot remember what that video is. And we come back. I'm going to take a break here in a few minutes. When I come back, I'm going to have to shut up and just play. Almost happened. Sorry, I was actually not even looking at the monitor at that time. Okay. Full mouth lockdown. That's not. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Okay. As soon as I hit start, I'm not talking until this game is over. Okay? Don't think I'm being rude. I'm just not going to talk. Panic Restaurant. Alright, here's what we're going to do. First off, my name is Casey. Hi. This is Night Champion Vintage. This is what we do. This is what we do every Thursday at 10 o'clock. We get together, we hang out, play old video games, say hello on the Blue Sky there, say hello on the Gmail. Feel free to follow while you're here, and whether you're watching this live or on demand, thank you. I appreciate that. So we're going to take a little break, and yeah, when we come back, we're going to pick up again with more of Panic Restaurant, because it may not look like it, but I'm having an absolute blast playing this game. And now that I have seen the end of the second level, got to keep going. Got to keep going. All right. So we'll do these, and we'll come back in a few minutes, and we'll play some more Panic Restaurant. This is Night Champion Vintage.
Coming up on this special edition of Ask Mike, we're going to show you all those super secrets to using the Super Slicer. You'll learn how to make extra fancy waffle cuts and even see how easy it is to make fancy garnished party trays. Now here's the host of our show, Mike Levy.
Hi, I'm Mike Levy, and this is Charlie McClade. You know him. He brought us the Super Slicer. Now, everyone's been asking, can we really make the same things in our own kitchens with our Super Slicer as Charlie made in our show? So I invited Charlie over to my house. We're here in my kitchen, along with our camera crew and lighting crew, and look at these beautiful creations, and we can make this ourselves, right?
Absolutely, Mike. You see the way we did all these beautiful slices? We did the oranges, the tomatoes, we did the cucumber,
Beautiful.
we did the yellow squash, shred the red cabbage, mushrooms, carrots, peppers, wafer-thin slices of onion, and that's only the beginning, Mike.
I like the onions. No-tear onions. This is great.
Onions without tears. We're going to chop onions, look, nice and finely. You see the way we did the celery?
Beautifully, perfectly chopped.
We chopped down the tomatoes for tacos and salads. And you see down here, this is peppers for stir fry.
This is my favorite part. This is great for parties, little carrot sticks and zucchini sticks without having to spend hours with a knife. This is perfect.
They're ideal for dips, Mike. And you see the way we did the kiwi fruits? And we chopped that fine red cabbage. We did the peppers, and as I said, fine chopped onions without tears.
And they're pretty chopped. Okay, we're ready for some Super Slicer secrets. Let's do it.
Let's
Come
show
on,
you,
Charlie.
Mike. Now remember, the first thing to remember is there are no slides to go in or out. It's a self-contained unit. It's a professional machine.
No attachments to lose. Good.
See the dial on the side? That's all you need to do. You turn the dial. When it's set at number 1, you're going to get a paper-thin slice.
Okay, number 1's paper thin.
Number 2 is wafer-thin.
Okay.
Number 3 and number 4 are medium slices.
Got it.
Number 5 and number 6 are thick slices.
Got it.
But look, Mike, turn to number 7. You see the blades appear?
Oh, they're the large teeth come out, the large
They
blades.
make the French fries and do all the coarse chopping.
I've got to see the French fry maker.
But
That's
look,
great.
turn once again. And you see the small teeth? They do the fine dicing and chopping work in your julienne strips.
That's going to be great. I can't wait to see that.
But Mike, what I'm going to start by doing is we're going to turn the setting to number 1.
Okay, setting number 1 now first.
Setting number 1 for a wafer-thin slice. And do remember, you're going to always use the safety holder.
Okay.
The safety holder turns everybody into a professional. You wouldn't buy a car without brakes or a knife without a handle. You see the way we use the holder from the top of the machine to the bottom?
Right.
And one thing that we're guaranteed to get here, Mike, is a perfect professional result down to the last little piece.
Look at that,
There's
they're
the job
perfect.
done.
This would take you hours. Look at how perfect this is. It's really perfect. Look at that.
And Mike, if you want to make potato chips, why buy the store-bought ones when you can get them yourself? To cut your potato in half.
Okay, cut it in half first. This is a good hand here now.
Pop it on the safety holder. Start at the top and go from the top to the bottom. And now we can slice the potatoes down for potato chips. And you're going to get that perfect result every time.
They're perfect. And you left the skins on the outside, huh?
You know why I did that, Mike? I read one time that all the vitamins and goodness are under the skins of the potato. And if you peel the potatoes, you peel the vitamins away.
Now look, they look so natural, too. I'll be your sous chef here. I'll
Pop
arrange
those over
things
there.
for you. Okay.
And Mike, what about this job here?
Oh, the
Everybody hates doing these.
Yeah, they make
Smelly
tears
hands, stained fingers.
Right.
Well, instead of standing there with half an onion collapsing between your fingers, we're going to pop it on the holder again. But remember, when you peel your onions here, here's a little tip for you, Mike. Peel the onions, leave that root end on. That actually holds the onion together.
Oh, I see. So you don't see now. I always cut that off. So leave it on because the safety holder grips in there like that.
Absolutely. And now just watch how we get those perfect slices of onion. It could be liver and onions, it could be steak and onions, hamburgers and beef burgers. You're going to get that perfect result every time that you do the job.
Look at that. They're perfect.
Watch this, Mike. Just look at that. You see all of those slices out of one onion?
It's like a restaurant.
It's economical, Mike. It's really simple and straightforward. Let's pop that over there.
I'll do it for you here. I'm trying to help here.
He's doing a pretty good job here. Now, cabbage for coleslaw.
Okay.
Cabbage for coleslaw. Now, when you cut your cabbage through the root piece here. Now, you can cut it into halves or quarters, depending on the size. But always remember...
Now, you're preparing this for the safety holder, so...
Yes, always remember it's got to be able to fit inside the holder.
And you put it on the stem side of the cabbage.
That's right, and always cut it down to size.
Okay.
And now you can shred down your cabbage for your coleslaw. You'll find the cabbage comes out of there nice and finely shred, right the way through from top to bottom. This job would take you hours with a knife, Mike. But just look at that. You get that perfect result every time.
Now, this was on setting number 1, right, Charlie?
It could be setting 1 or it could be setting 2.
Okay.
Now, you can be creative, Mike. You know, whatever suits you. You know, you like it coarser, you like it finer, you do it as you like it.
Very versatile.
Now, what I'm going to do now, Mike, is...
my job here.
Let's go round here and let's turn the dial right the way round. We're going to get it to setting number 3 now.
Okay, setting 3 now.
Setting 3. Now, I'm going to take a mushroom. Now, mushrooms, you know, if you're doing sauces or pizza toppings, pop the mushrooms on the guard. See the teeth there? Now remember, this guard holds big things and tiny things.
This is great.
You can load the guard up, Mike, with whatever will fit in there. You can put 2, 3, 4 radishes inside
I saw that. When you do the radishes on the show, you put 3 radishes on the inside.
Absolutely.
Cut them all at the same time.
And look at this, Mike, for perfectly sliced mushrooms from top to bottom for pizza toppings and sauces.
Look at that. They are. They're perfect. Look at those. Absolutely perfect.
And Mike, you know when you're doing peppers, when you do your peppers for your for stir fry or for pizza toppings,
now
remember
that's
what we did here?
You went too fast on the show. How do you get the seeds out of the pepper? That's what I want to know.
Let me show you here. You always make sure that the peppers go on the guard this way.
So the stem side out. Stem side out.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it. That's
now,
good.
all we've got to do now, Mike, is just do the first couple of cuts.
Right.
When you've done the first couple of cuts, then can you see what we do here? We actually remove those seeds from out of the center. We throw those away.
My job. I'll take care of it.
We don't need them.
I see. So it kind of like automatically helps you to get the seeds out.
Absolutely. And remember with the guard, the only secret is to start at the top of the machine to the bottom. And when you get down to this last piece here, Mike, you don't waste that piece.
You push the
by
button.
Pushing the button, you feed everything down to the end.
That's
now,
great.
You couldn't slice the peppers down any quicker.
They're beautiful.
Or
Look at how
easier than that.
They're perfectly cut. I like this.
Isn't that fabulous?
Save these for later because we use them for stir fry. I love it. Save all the props here.
Oh, without a doubt. And Mike,
got a hungry crew.
I've got some kiwi fruits here, and I love kiwi fruits.
Now this is hard to cut because it's a very soft fruit.
Absolutely. And if you're doing a fresh fruit salad, nothing looks nicer in a fresh fruit salad than a kiwi fruit. You know, if you're decorating or garnishing, let's pop this one on the top of the machine here.
Okay.
And then just pop the guard on.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. Good hint.
If you're decorating or garnishing, Mike, If you're doing a cheesecake, what nicer way to slice the kiwi fruits than that? Isn't that fantastic?
These are very hard to cut. Very hard to cut with a knife because they're such a soft, fresh fruit.
Absolutely, Mike. And what about tomatoes? Tomatoes, they're a real difficult thing to slice. What I'm going to do here is we're going to turn the setting now to number 4.
Number 4, okay.
Remember, though, you can choose whatever setting you like. As my granny always said, the higher the price, the thinner the slice. Absolutely. Now just watch and see how we do the tomatoes.
No, wait a second.
Here.
What side are you supposed to put the safety holder on? Is it this side or this side?
It doesn't matter whether it's this side or this side, but don't put it on that way.
Yeah, because
you always go from the top of the tomato to the bottom.
I see.
Whichever way, or the bottom to the top, whichever way you want to do it, Mike.
Got it.
Look at this. You see the way we slice these to perfection right the way through from one end to the other?
Let's
I mean,
see.
you couldn't slice a tomato
Look at that.
any better than that.
And look, the seeds,
really
everything
is
they're right directly in the middle. Look at how perfect that slice
they're
is.
in the center where they belong.
And each two, they're exactly the same thickness. They're perfect.
Oh, you get a perfect result, Mike. Now, you know that I did the cabbage for the coleslaw?
Right.
I've got some red cabbage here.
Falling
Now,
down here.
red cabbage is great for salads. You can do lettuce, of course, the same way for salads. And, of course, in Britain, we love pickled red cabbage. You can pickle the cabbage. You can shred it this way in seconds, as simply and as easily as that.
And coleslaw, too.
Oh, for coleslaw, if you like your cabbage coarser or finer, it's entirely up to you.
I tasted your granny's recipe for coleslaw.
Oh, Mike, I'm going to show you my granny's.
You're going to show us?
In a little while from now, Mike.
Now, let me tell you something. This is something you have to experience. His coleslaw recipe, his granny's coleslaw recipe, tastes just like the restaurant coleslaw. I mean, it's fantastic.
No, Mike, no, it doesn't. It tastes better, Mike. It
Okay.
tastes better. And let me give you a little tip here as well. You know, if you do any stir-fry,
right?
What
I
you
like
can
stir-fry.
do, we've got some yellow squash here. But if you put the yellow squash or any fruit or vegetable onto the guard on an angle, you see what we've done here?
Right, long ways.
Long ways. Now watch what happens. Instead of getting those round cuts, you actually get those long cuts, which are great for steaming or for stir-fry.
I see. Oh, that's how they do that in the restaurants then. I've seen this
right.
done before. This is great. Now you can do it at home. I like that. Okay, I'll put this aside here.
Put that to one side here, Mike. And of course, fresh fruit salads. You want to slice down apples. We did the kiwi fruits. You can do strawberries. You can do oranges. We've cored this apple here, Mike. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
that?
You used the juicer for that, right?
We did, Mike, and I'll show you how we core the apples with the juicer in a moment. But
Okay.
first of all, it might be apple fritters. And I know you've got a food dehydrator. You dehydrate food, Mike.
And it's great to dehydrate apples. They turn out great. You got to take the cores out first. The hardest part is taking the center out there.
Absolutely, and it's a healthy way to eat as well.
Yes, it is.
So if you're doing apple fritters, you're dehydrating apples, you want to slice them down with the cores out.
His shirt looked like an Afghan. And not a cool one. Like, not a cool Afghan that you would make a shirt out of. Just an Afghan. Hey, my name is Casey. How are you? This is Night Champion Vintage. Back from our break. Back in kind of the back half of the show this evening. Do appreciate you being here, as always. Whether you are watching live, whether you're watching on demand, whatever the case may be, I just appreciate you taking part in my humble little stream here from the corner of my den. This evening, always update what I'm watching. I always have something playing on the TV in the den, just to kind of have something going on all the way over there. This evening we are doing some Reno 911. One of the finer programs, I think, ever. I'll say it. And Trudy and Clemmy are arresting Halad. There he goes. Okay, enough of that. This evening, in case you're just joining us, first off, Thursdays at 10, we get together, we play retro video games. I think I already said my name is Casey. It's still the case, though. My name's been Casey for a very long time now. Gmail, Blue Sky, all right there. Do say hello right now. We are playing Panic Restaurant. And we're having a time of it, too, if I'm being honest. But it's all good. It's all good. We have had a little break. We've shifted gears a little bit. We're ready. We're good. We're good. We're still using our purple controller from the saga of the closing GameStop that we told last week. Figured it may be time to maybe paint it or put some stickers on it or something. I don't know. Here I am talking. I'm already getting, yeah. It's okay. It is okay. It's late. You know what? Something I don't do a lot of because I don't really believe in it. Start from scratch. We're starting from scratch. When I hit start, I'm gonna be quiet again. I'm gonna shut up again. Because that seemed to almost work before. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we're just getting into it. Okay. Appetizer and silence. Still here. It's okay. Okay, well, I'll talk for a second. This is ridiculous. But it's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna be up anyway. Probably playing an old game. Alright. I'm also starting to maybe understand the value of playing these a little more before we go live, instead of just running through it a little bit and then playing. Alright. You know what? I always get in trouble when I say stuff like this. This is it. This is the one. We're going to go on a run. We're going on a run. Going on a run, people. It's a run. Okay. Alright. Going on a run. Going on a run. Alright. I'll talk for a second. Nice clear. Nice clear. I think so. Okay. Thank you very much. Now some games of chance. Okay, here we go. Starting to get really tired. Not from this huge amount of gaming, just from the, you know, working all day. We ain't complaining though. I don't get how that works. I'll be honest with you. Get another couple tries in me. I'm gonna ride this thing out. I'm good for a couple hours of streaming. And if I literally go all 2 hours without clearing the second level of this game, I'm fine with that. Just telling you. We're a stubborn bunch here at Night Champion Vintage. Unless we get sleepy. Then we just go bed. Okay. I can't with that. I can't. Okay. Again, while I'm undertaking these games of chance, I'm staying quiet during the game. I'm still Casey. This is still Night Champion Vintage. I'm still glad you're here. Still glad you're hanging out. Normally I'm chattier, but that's why I've been on the same level of a very, what should be a simple game for a couple hours. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's all me. Alright. only took 2 hours. It only took 2 hours. And I beat it. And I'm so excited, and I don't care how I look right now. Oh my god. I did. Thank you very much for noticing. I appreciate you being here and enduring this with me. You know what? We did it. We did it. How about that? And look, I'm going to be really honest. I'm probably going to try whatever this hellscape is, like once. And I'm just about going to have to shut it down and go to bed. But we may have our first two-parter. We may have to do this again next week. But we'll see. That's a next week problem. Let's survive the night first. Oh, eggs! We have eggs now, because of course we have eggs. Why the hell wouldn't we have eggs? Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. This music is so good. That's one constant throughout this game. The music is choice. I'm sure this is fine. I mean, I'm sure jumping into it isn't the thing to do, but alright. Let's do one more on the third one, and then we'll probably shut it down. Salad. My God, what's the dessert gonna be? Is the meat gonna be made of people? Delicious human meat. You know, honestly, I don't even care at this point. Like, anything that happens now, icing on top. Icing on top. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. Can you jump on the bubbles? Is there a... Jump on the bubbles. Yeah, that's what I was... Ah! Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Coffee cup, why are you so mad at me? Alright. Not a big fan of the pogo fork, which is just what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's what it is or not. Oh! You know what? It was a good guess. Sometimes a good guess counts just as much as a well thought out plan, you know what? And sometimes we start bumping our gums and we fall into the boiling... I don't give a damn, we'll do it one more time. Okay. just jump underneath them and let them jump on your head. And you think that that would be a sound strategy. Nah. But see, before tonight, I had never fought an anthropomorphized yet somehow amorphous egg. So, you know, we brought a lot of horizons here on Twitch. Oh, I don't want to jump down there. Alright, never mind. Alright. I believe that's going to have to do it. But you know what, though? It's all good. Because we beat that second level. We may... I don't know, I like to do some replays every now and again. We haven't done one game back-to-back. I could see me trying to jump back in on that next week. I don't know, that's a next week problem. We're still wrapping up tonight, though, aren't we? My name is Casey. This is Night Champion Vintage. Thursdays at 10 o'clock Central, we get together and play games for a couple hours. Sometimes it goes really, really well. And then sometimes we spend the entire evening trying to beat one level on a game from 1992. Doesn't matter, though. We did it. Thank you so much. We will see you later. Lich or Leech? Leech? Regardless, feel free to correct me. Make sure I get that right. And come on back next week. We'll be here Thursday at 10. Blue Sky, Gmail, the YouTube channel has, I think, all, but I need to get last week's posted. Probably go ahead and do last week and this week here pretty quickly. Regardless, yeah, enjoy your week. Keep an eye on the weather. Look out for each other. If you get it, see a doctor and get rid of it. Yeah, that's all I've got. So I guess, bye.